They're emailing us screenshots of collections of articles that they say we cannot publish or they will ban our app from iPhones and Apple devices. And it's a game that they're playing. They won't tell us what keywords that they don't want. What they do is they send us screenshots, collections of articles, and say, well, these are offensive. You have to get rid of these. And we've tried a couple iterations with them. We would take certain words out of the search results and things, and we'd send them back. Okay, check it now.
But imagine in the digital era, you're a newspaper that wants access to their platform. They say this isn't allowed. They're lying to Congress saying we're not censoring. Here it all is.
Yeah, exactly. And one of the explanations from the Apple R&D person was astonishing. We were asking them, well, wait a minute, what's the reasoning behind all of this? And they literally said that, well, we don't allow articles that are intended to promote disgust.
These people are monsters. And Mike Adams of naturalnews.com, they use our open free society against us. What do we do when faced with a cancer like this?
Well, first of all, we continue to publish the truth. We don't back down. We don't compromise. That's number one. But we also have to expose the dangers to our democracy of the censorship that's being systematically rolled out by the tech giants. And we have to urge the president to understand that if we do not halt this censorship and allow public debate, then our democracy, it's over. And Trump will not win the 2020 election if this level of censorship continues. The very pillar of democracy and voting depends on people being able to debate. It depends on being able to hear ideas that you don't agree with.
Sure,
We've got
exactly. Whoever's censoring is the tyrant. So when we come back, I'll ask the question now. It's a paradox. I like a lot of what Trump's doing, and I don't want to attack him. I get he's under attack, but he won't listen if we don't attack. By not going after the censorship, that's more important than the border right now, because if we don't have speech, we ain't got nothing.
Yeah, look, the radical left has built a wall around our minds, and that wall is fully funded, and nothing is allowed to get through that wall. It's the social media content wall. It's like China's wall. It's the Great Wall of China.
Great Firewall.
The Great Firewall, right. So walls are being used by the tech giants to stop us from learning information, and yet then they oppose the wall of physical invasion of America because they want America to be invaded and overrun while the people are kept in the dark about the truth.
Well, that's what's incredible is that things are so epic, Mike Adams, that I don't even have words to describe it. I mean, things are so insane. It's all happening right now. This is the big choice right now. You laugh at AOC. You laugh at Cortez wanting to shut the economy off and blow up houses every day and ban cows and ban airplanes. But there's an anti-human agenda at foot, a deindustrialization program meant to shut down our planetary boost phase to the stars and beyond. Mike Adams of naturalnews.com is about to take over. He's a skilled and savvy person, and we're blessed to have people like him. But I will just leave you with this before the war room comes up in about 54 minutes. I talk about voting with your dollars, and I talk about the power of you taking action. But if you'll just buy, we already go out and get the very best Chiapas, high mountain, southern Mexico, around the border of Guatemala coffee. And we sell it for $10 less a pound than Whole Foods does. We make like $8. They make like 20. If you'll just go get our fluoride-free toothpaste, colloidal silver iodine fortified, if you'll just get our protein bars that are $2.40 a piece instead of $7 like Whole Foods sells them. It's the same bar, private labeled. Like, what's the best-selling bar in the country? Can we private label that? Yes, you can. We did it. That's on sale at m4store.com. No sales yet because it just went up today. 12 bars in coconut vanilla or in chocolate peanut butter. If you'll just shop with us and support us and get the toothpaste, the coffee, the protein bars you need. Now we're like, Jones sells protein snake oil. for $2.40 a bar instead of $7. This is the best high-end bar, InfoWarsStore.com. If you'll just get your coffee, your toothpaste, and your bars from us and sign up for auto ship, an additional 10% off, our problems fighting Hillary and Soros are over. I want to produce news reports. I want to produce articles. I want to fight them and not run around trying to make money to fund the operation. So thank you for your support, but commit today to InfoWarsStore.com and get those products. Get Brain Force Plus, 50% off. Get Turbo Force, 33% off. Get InfoWars Life Protein Bar, 15 grams of amazing proteins. Tastes so good, it's amazing. Chocolate peanut butter, vanilla, coconut. Get it today and experience it. And then just get your protein bars from us and know it's symbiotic. I get my toothpaste, I get my coffee, I get my protein bar, and then it's all handled. And I get the best deal out there, and then I fund freedom. It's simple. InfoWarsLife.com, InfoWarsStore.com, or 888-253-3139. Mike Adams, for the next 50 minutes and 50 seconds, take over, and thanks for hosting, my friend.
Well, thanks for having me on, Alex. And by the way, you know, what you're doing with offering these various products, you're really revolutionizing the entire business model of where people get the daily consumption products that they need. You know, people do vote with their dollars, and they go out every day to a grocery store or convenience store or a retailer like Walmart, for example, and they buy things every day that they need. Well, as you keep rolling out products, and your team is doing such an amazing job of doing that, you know, people are going to keep shifting to you. And, you know, your long-term strategy, it's obvious, this isn't insider information, is just to offer more and more products that people use every day. And so people can then vote for freedom and vote for liberty. You know, I find it astonishing that they attack you for selling water filters. I mean, who doesn't want clean water? And we know what's in the water. It's the pharmaceuticals, it's atrazine.
Oh, David Hogg says, I'm secretly promoting it. No, I'm saying the water's poisonous. Here's great filters.
Well, exactly. I mean, the scientific literature, which I review every day, is filled with stories about the toxic chemicals that are in tap water, not just well water, but tap water, municipal water. It's filthy. It's contaminated with cancer-causing chemicals. Anybody drinking tap water is being brain poisoned. And I'm wondering if these radical leftists and these gun control whack jobs, if they are actually suffering serious clinical brain damage because they aren't filtering their water, because now they're opposed to clean water because Alex Jones sells water filters. It's astonishing. I mean, they will do anything to spite Trump or anything to spite Alex Jones, right? Even if it means poisoning themselves or murdering their own babies in the case of you know, opposing President Trump. These leftists will do absolutely anything.
Well, that's like in closing, Trump wants to pull out of these wars. Suddenly Democrats are pro-war.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. And so the mask is coming off. Democrats, whom I have described as a death cult, they are now pro-baby murder, pro-dirty water, pro-war and colonization. They are anti-environment. They want to pollute the skies with the geoengineering. I mean, the list goes on and on, Alex. It's so insane. It's so out of control that, and I don't mean this literally, this is a metaphor, but if an alien invading force were to try to come to Earth as a metaphor and destroy this planet, they would do exactly what the Democrats are doing. It's that bad. It's beyond terrorism. It's like planet destruction. It's like Death Star level death cult. This is what the Democrats have become.
And then you look at Democrats, no matter what color they are, they look like mutated, like idiots. They act in like bumbling morons. Like Alexandria Cortez literally is like a lobotomized weasel.
You know, and I'm going to get into that today. Thanks for, I think your team just posted my story. It's a detailed analysis of how the AOC Green New Deal would collapse the national food supply and lead to mass starvation, Venezuela-style mass starvation. So what I'm going to do in this hour, Alex, is go through the details, the mathematical calculations, the agricultural use of fossil fuels, and really explain so people understand how the Green New Deal is a mass starvation, total societal collapse, a collapse of the GDP, a collapse of the food supply, Venezuela-style authoritarian corruption, crackdown, the end of food abundance in America. So I'm going to go through that today. I've also got news about the FBI now looks like they have taken new action. I've talked to FFL dealers in America where they are now gathering information that can be used for a gun confiscation master list. And so I'm going to present that information. Very interested to hear from some of your listeners there who may be FFL dealers themselves and see if they're also hearing the same information. I will also talk about, as you mentioned, Alex, the Apple censorship, the threats that we have received directly from Apple, where they are now emailing us at Natural News. They're emailing us screenshots of collections of articles that they say we cannot publish, or they will ban our app from iPhones and Apple devices. And it's a game that they're playing. They won't tell us what keywords that they don't want. What they do is they send us screenshots, collections of articles, and say, well, these are offensive. You have to get rid of these. And we've tried a couple iterations with them. We would take certain words out of the search results and things, and we'd send them back. Okay, check it now.
But imagine in the digital era, you're a newspaper that wants access to their platform. They say this isn't allowed. They're lying to Congress saying we're not censoring. Here it all is.
Yeah, exactly. And one of the explanations from the Apple R&D person was astonishing. We were asking them, well, wait a minute, what's the reasoning behind all of this? And they literally said that, well, we don't allow articles that are intended to promote disgust, disgust, D-I-S-G-U-S-D, a disgusting
So if you're
reaction.
disgusted by killing a newborn baby, or you're disgusted by Hitler, right, that's not allowed. They want you all pacified, nothing but good news, go to sleep.
You got it. So if you love abortion, you're okay. If you say, well, abortion is the murder of a child that could live outside the womb, this is a massacre, this is the disassembling of the limbs of a human child, they'll say, well, that's disgusting. You can't say that. Well, wait a second. All your other approved channels are saying that Trump is an evil demon or whatever. Isn't that intended to create disgust? And they said, well,
what they're saying is we can't raise the alarm. The left can demonize
right.
families, health, everything. Cell phones, radiation, it's all good. But if we say it's a problem, it's warning people, they're saying
right.
It's illegal.
So truth is hate speech. A true clinical detailed analysis of abortion is now hate speech, but murdering babies is love and acceptance and progressivism. If you say there are only two genders, gender is binary, oh, that's hate speech, even though that's the truth of biology that has been evident since the beginning of mankind, but if you say that, you are an evil person now, according to Apple.
It's an attack on reality and attack on free speech. Wars are like 12-round heavyweight boxing championship fights. It's about who wants it, who's prepared to go the longest, and who's ready to do the damage. We took on Hillary Clinton. We stopped her. We got a nationalist in. Nationalists are getting elected all over the world right now. We are winning. But those of us who are at the very front line, at the tip of the spear, are under unprecedented attack. So I come to you each day and try to explain to you that this is a war of attrition. This is about who wants it most. And you know the persecution, the censorship, the sponsors they've taken, everything. I am in your hands. You are in my hands. I need financial support, and I got products you and your family need. It's that simple. Thousands of great products, whatever's award-winning, whatever's best-selling, what folks love, what I love, we bring it to you at InfoWarsStore.com. So please, go to InfoWarsStore.com today. Look at all the great products, because we're in your hands, I'm in your hands, and your support is beyond critical. Thank you.